Peace and blessings, Melanated. Melanated, the message I received for you today is that a lot of you out there, particularly in this collective, are suffering with fear, doubt, anxiety. Well, fear and anxiety and doubt within yourself comes from two distinctive places. It's more than that, but these are the two main places. Fear of the future, fear of the past, or worrying about the past causes anxiety, causes fear, causes doubt. But there are other aspects, and this is what I've told you that before, but the other aspect that the message that they wanted me to bring to you was that fear is also a learned pattern, a learned behavior. I remember my grandmother had a great fear of house fire. Well, that was natural because she grew up in there with kerosene lamps, wood stoves, fireplaces, and a lot of houses burned down due to those things. And she would always go to the stove before we leave the house or at night before we go to bed, and she'd say, off, 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 all 4 hours, making sure they were off. Up until recently, I used to do that. I still have a deep-seated compulsion to check the stove regularly, to make sure that it's off when leaving the house, when going on. And I'm working on that. I'm getting better on that. But I don't have to go there and say off, 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 off anymore, or to check it so regularly or make sure. I force myself to leave the house without checking it. And I'm getting better at that. So learned patterns of fear are something you have to recognize where they come from. That's why you do your shadow work and you work on your inner self and you trust your inner self. You recognize where it comes from and then you grapple with it. It's like Jacob wrestled with the angel all night long. You got to grapple with it, wrestle with it, and make it let you go. That makes sense, Melanie? I hope so. Because anxiety can be a terrible and debilitating thing. I realize that, not making light of it. And so, but there are ways to combat it and to get over it. And number one is letting your past go and realize that's the past, nothing you can do about it, whatever it is. Realize that your future, you're protected by your spiritual team, and be blessed.